We all marveled as they dazzled in the kitchen, and we all mourned the loss when these Food Network stars died too soon. With so many chefs and restaurants in the world, it's not easy making your mark in the culinary industry. Competition can be fierce, and standing out can feel like an impossible feat. However, one celebrated chef who undeniably managed to shine through the often over-flooded market was Michael Chiarello. Chiarello, who graduated from the Culinary Institute of America, began his career with the opening of his Miami-based starter restaurant, Toby's, when he was 22. He then opened the Trevina restaurant in Napa Valley, California, wrote a few cookbooks, and started his own line of authentic olive oils. But perhaps the most principal step on the chef's path to prominence came from his notable Food Network appearances. Easy Entertaining with Michael Chiarello debuted in 2003, bringing its universally popular host a Daytime Emmy. He also appeared in Restaurant Impossible, Chopped, and The Best Thing I Ever Ate, among others. Tragically, Chiarello's long list of culinary contributions was cut short when he died suddenly in October 2023 at the Queen of the Valley Medical Center in California. The cause of death was officially reported as anaphylaxis, stemming from an allergic reaction, though what the allergen actually was has yet to be shared with the public, if it ever will be at all. He was 61 years old. If you're an avid Chopped watcher, you may remember one episode in particular from 2021 that stuck out for one very specific purpose. It was dedicated to one of the contestants. Before the credits rolled, it was shared with viewers that one of the talented chefs featured in the episode had died between the filming and air date. Her name was Taylor Hurt. A small-town Mississippi native, Taylor was born in August 1990. She picked up and moved to New York early in her culinary career to pursue cooking and develop her talents as a chef. It was there that she obtained a position at La Reina Pastificio and Vino restaurant. By all accounts, her career was budding. One of her recipes was featured in a cookbook titled Be Nourished, and she earned the opportunity to compete for the title of Chopped Champion. Unfortunately, we will be left to wonder forever where Taylor's blossoming career might have gone. On November 29, 2020, Taylor Hurt died at the age of 30. No cause of death was ever publicly revealed. Grissom was a promising young chef who first showed his face on Food Network via Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives in 2013. The episode titled Tacos and Tots featured Aaron in his home state of Washington, serving up some mouth-watering stuffed tater tots and unique flavorful tacos. The following year, Grissom would go on to compete on Bravo's Top Chef Season 12, and while his appearance on the successful cooking reality show was brief, he clearly made an impact.
I've had a few tacos in my day. That's a great taco.
Thank you.
You had me at hello.
When a traffic accident in Washington in 2020 claimed the 34-year-old's life, the news spread far and wide. His was a death that really shook fans to the core. In 2006, the barbecue episode of Throwdown with Bobby Flay was special because it ended not with yet another win for Flay, but a win for the decorated contestant facing him. This competitor was Alexander Butch Lupinetti, a barbecue connoisseur from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Throughout his career, Lupinetti accumulated more than 600 awards from national food competitions, and one of his pork butt recipes is even featured in Food Network's online database to this very day. Sadly, just 4 short years after overtaking Bobby Flay on national TV, he died following an unexpected heart attack while vacationing in Italy. The chef left behind a wife, 2 kids, and a lot of devastated fans who still mourn his skills on the grill to this day. He was 69. If you've ever been to Raleigh, North Carolina, you're likely familiar with the Angus Barn, an award-winning steakhouse that has been serving up tenderloin, farm-fresh vegetables, and smooth wines to its guests since 1960. In the 1990s, a new executive chef would swoop in and put the modest restaurant on the map. Not only did he develop a menu full of delicious offerings, but he also won on Food Network's Iron Chef America. Walter Royal's Food Network win was far from being his only standout moment as a chef. Among his many accomplishments, he was the first African-American to earn the Restaurant Guild's 5-Star Chef of the Year in 1997, named one of the top 5 chefs in the Southeast, earned a mention in Southern Living magazine, and obtained additional features on the Food Network. However, in May 2023, Royal died at the age of 67. No reason or cause of death was given, but the Southern public, especially his team at the Angus Barn, fiercely mourned the loss of their talented patriarch.